Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Or for those of you who are new, welcome. Thank you for being here. With that being said, it's been a while since I filmed anything, but I have a very, very special treat for you guys. I haven't done a what's in my purse or an essential bag video in forever. So that is what I am bringing you guys with today. I know it's one of my most popular videos on my channel. Of course, I don't really understand the hype of why everybody loves to see what's in everyone's bags, but it's one of my favorite videos to make, and I hope you guys enjoy. So with that being said, I have a very gorgeous Kate Spade bag to show you. I got this several months ago. It was actually a gift. It was gifted to me by my grandma. I guess she had bought it at a thrift store and no longer wanted it. So I was so excited. I just love the simple black. It's very business coded, but also very like practical for every day. And I really don't carry purses around all the time, but this is definitely my go-to. So with that being said, make sure you have a drink. I have my orange Celsius today. A drink, a snack, anything you want to have, and let's get right into it. Cheers. Alrighty, so again, this is the bag itself. It's kind of this black leathery type of material. It says Kate Spade New York on the gold accents. And it also comes with a long crossbody strap, which is really nice. And then these two handles at the front and back. And then this is what it looks like inside. It's really, really simple, you guys. It has the Kate Spade New York fabric lining in there, and then some magnet clasps, which you guys know if you've watched my other what's in my bag videos, these are like my favorite parts of the purse. And of course, having unlimited storage and organization, because I am the queen of organization. We love that. Okay, I digress. So really, it's gonna be super simple and straightforward. The first thing that I have in my purse is, of course, my wallet. This is a Kate Spade wallet I got a few months ago from Plato's Closet. I love the rose gold. Like, I have been wanting to find a Kate Spade wallet that would go with this purse, and I was so lucky to found it. It was literally only like 15 bucks at Plato's at the time that I got it. And I love also that little key ring detail. And then this is the back, super straightforward. You guys know I love minimalist wallets, so this was definitely a major score, and I am obsessed. All right, so the next thing that's in my purse is, of course, gum. As you guys know, I am obsessed with gum. I have it everywhere with me, even when I'm driving or just focusing on something. Sugar-free gum is amazing. So I think I have like 2 or 3, or maybe just this one pack in my purse. I have 2 other packs laying around somewhere. But yeah, this is the Orbit Sweet Mint. I love this like container. It's super cool. And then what else is in here? Oh, I don't know how this got in here, but this is a random jewelry bag. As part of my job, I do oversee our jewelry department. For those of you who are new, I run an estate sale company which is part of my family's business. So I sell jewelry. I take jewelry to sell in this little pouch, and I forgot to empty it out. So this little NFS means it's not for sale. So yeah, that is pretty straightforward. And then a couple other things I have in my purse are these random little black small hair clips. they're really nice for keeping your front pieces out of the way. I mean, that looks kind of silly, but here's a better way of demonstrating them. So yeah, they're pretty straightforward. They're pretty cute. I might leave my hair like this for the rest of the video. I'm actually kind of obsessed. All right, so then the next thing in my purse, that was kind of like on this front side, but I still have to go through the pockets. Anyways, the next thing that is in my purse, dun, 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 is this gorgeous vintage coin purse. I think I got this at another sale that I hosted like a while back, but I really, really love all the details. As you can see, it's kind of this like chain metal material, and it has the gold hardware. It's full of change right now, but that's one of the reasons I love it, because, you know, loose change can be a pain to deal with. So I love this so much. And it's really cool to like find vintage pieces like this, because, you know, I've always been one to appreciate stuff like that, especially in my line of work. I appreciate vintage things like so much more than a lot of people in my generation, it seems. So I'm very, very excited to have found this, because this is one of a kind, and it really stands the test of time, you know? All right, so moving along, the next thing that is in my purse is, of course, my sunglasses. So you guys might remember these if you saw my birthday video, but these are my signature key sunglasses for the moment. This is the style After Party, and these are so cute on me. Every time I wear them, I feel like a boss. My mom and I had matching pairs. They're so fun, and they're just also really nice to like wear by the pool when I'm getting a tan. They're really, really versatile. But of course, you know, lately I also like the thinner, like 90s style frames too. So it's good to kind of mix it up and have a variety. Oh, speaking of gum, here's another pack that I found. This is the Trident Mint Bliss. I recently picked this up. I tried this for the first time because I was at Dollar Tree and they had them there. I was like, oh, I've never heard of this flavor, but it's actually really, really delicious, you guys. I would also highly recommend Extra Polar Ice. Addison Rae had been hyping that up, so I tried it and was definitely not disappointed there. But I love this pack so much that there's already a few pieces left. So yeah, as you guys know, I'm a gum addict, which is no surprise. All right, so moving along to the zipper compartment, I'll kind of quickly show you guys what's in here. The first thing we have in here is this Coach, like it's, ooh, I had slippery fingers there. This is a Coach, like money clip. It's really cool. I found this at another sale that we did somewhat recently, maybe like a month or two ago, but I think this is really helpful if you're like carrying cash and you want to keep it secure, or you're trying to separate it from like other cash you have. It's magnetic. It's really nice brown leather. Highly obsessed with this. This is very, very helpful. All right, then the next thing I have in my purse is a pen. I have not upgraded my pens since in the past couple of years. So this is the Papermate Right Bros. I do like these pens still. Sometimes the ink can wear out after a while, but other than that, it's very smooth to write with. So I'm not complaining there. And then let's see. And then another thing I have in my purse is my pack of Q-tips. Super helpful on the go. And then let's say, what else? Oh, I have a mini Neutrogena makeup wipe in here. I try to have like 2 or 3 in my bag just in case I need them. I also have a ton in my gym bag because I do have my toiletry bag for that as well. So these are really, really nice because it's like you don't have to worry about them drying out. At least there's just like one there. And then what else? Okay. Next thing that's in my purse is a couple packs of stevia. I have been modifying my lifestyle and diet, and I have been incorporating stevia more into those things. And I do like the taste of it. I actually forgot like how delicious it is. And oh, I didn't notice these were non-GMO. Love that. So yeah, it's definitely good to have those on the go. Another thing that's in my purse is a little pack of Benadryl. Sometimes I get really like itchy and uncomfortable, especially if I get like mosquito bites, which I've been getting a ton lately. They're very prone to me, like they're very attracted to me or drawn to me because of my blood type, but it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. So sometimes it'll help like calm everything down, you know? And what else? Oh yeah, another pack of Benadryl. Oh, and I also got this little compact mirror recently. It's green and it has this kind of like, I don't know if you can see the details, but it's like this beaded design. It is gorgeous. It's actually a vintage Pure One mirror, which I love. And it was perfect that I found it because it comes with it came with a little jewelry box. It's actually sitting on my desk, but I needed a mirror for my purse. So it was like hell to the yeah. So, and then the next thing that's in my purse is just a little small pack of bobby pins. They're kind of like goldish in color. You know, I go through bobby pins like all the time and you never know when you'll need them. So it was really nice to have that in my purse. And then another thing I have in my purse is a little travel pack of Shout Wipe and Go stain remover. Sometimes when I'm out in public, I will accidentally spill something on my shirt or get a stain on my shirt, which is so annoying. It's the worst thing ever. I need to actually get more packs of these, but I was so lucky to have found at least one, and it does work really well. I tried it somewhat recently and had no complaints there. All right, and then next thing is in my purse is some soap thins. These are from the brand Bamboo Earth. This is the sweet orange scent. And they still, I mean, you can't really tell right now, but they still seem like they smell pretty good. This is really helpful when I'm out in public and there's no soap where I'm at. And I like how eco-friendly these are. All right, so moving on, we are gonna move on to I don't know really if there's anything. Oh yeah, there's like a couple things inside this zipper. The first thing we have is a first aid kit. You can literally get these at Dollar Tree. They're super, super helpful on the go. And yeah, it's for travel. I have one in my car too. It's really, really nice. I mean, worst case scenario. Always like to be prepared with that. Then I have a blue Sharpie in here. I really don't know why, but that is the story of my life. And then the next thing that is in my purse is a travel size bottle of Hemp's lotion. This is the original one. The original one is my favorite, as you guys know. I had to switch out my lotions recently because I needed to put a different Hemp's lotion in my gym bag, but I saw this in my dresser drawer and I was like, I need to use this up. So yeah, I love this. I love this smell. I need to get a bigger one like this in the scent, but everything happens when it's supposed to, you know? All right, so then the next thing that's in my purse, we're kind of moving on to like the pocket stuff. I forgot to say that. But the next thing that's in my purse is, of course, some lip gloss. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss, and this is in the shade Let's Get Physical. It's literally called Let's Get Physical, but like instead of the physical, like the physics, it's fizz, like soda fizz, which is really cute play on words. I actually was gifted this lip gloss by my mom for my graduation. It was part of like my graduation gift bag that I got last summer. And I've had this for a year, and let me just tell you guys, This is one of my favorite lip glosses ever. I love the smell. It smells like a juicy, fuzzy, like not fuzzy, but a juicy peach. Oh, I am obsessed. I would definitely repurchase this for sure. And it goes on really clear too, so you don't have to worry about like constantly touching up, like if you were wearing like a tinted lip gloss or a lip oil. And then the next thing I have in my purse is an Aquaphor lip balm. I was at one of my sales I hosted about 2 months ago, and there was a couple boxes of unopened Aquaphor like lip balms in like a 4-pack, and I was like, I need these. I needed a good lip balm, and so far this has been really good. It's very very calming for my lips, and I love that it's also fragrance free, paraben free, and yeah, definitely recommend this. And then let's see, we also have a travel size pack of Tylenol. Tylenols are my go-to when when I have a headache, or if I have my time of the month cramps. I used to have to rely on stuff like that way more often, but thankfully my back pain, like I'm not in as much pain overall in my body as I was like at least 5 years ago, which is amazing. I'm amazing that I don't have to rely on this as much. But it's just good just in case, especially if I have like a headache or a migraine. It's just more proactive measures. And then the final thing I have in my purse today is something very exciting. I'm very excited to show you guys. This is the Touchland hand sanitizer. You guys might remember my last What's in My Purse video. I was talking about wanting to try this, and I finally got my hands on it. So this is I believe this is the watermelon. Yeah, wild watermelon one. And I have to tell you guys, this is so worth the hype. Like it's really cool that you can actually see what's inside. Like the packaging is really cool. And I promise I'm not going to waste it, but I'm going to show you guys how amazing this is. Watch. Like the mist. Tell me you guys aren't obsessed with this. Like, it's really nice, and it makes my hands feel so soft and smooth. But yeah, this is really, really nice. I use this sparingly. Alrighty, so with that being said, that is everything that is in my purse. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it in the comments below. And of course, if you guys have any requests for future content, I would love to hear your feedback. If you want to sound off, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And until next time, stay sassy, sending you all love and light.